Ladies and gentlemen, boys and stees, we're back today with another episode. Spark up your marijuana sticks. Get into some shit. I was just reading a post on Instagram. This motherfucker said, it'd be really cool if after you died, life played you like on a reel, like the top 3 times you almost died. I'm just thinking about the top 3 times I almost died. Fucking number one probably be 5th grade. I was actually out. I was out. I was down. I had to fucking put a blanket over my face and the ambulance came to. It was crazy. I don't even want to tell that story right now. Fucking second time I almost died. Three years ago in a car accident on fucking Preston Highway. But probably the third time that, just for comedic reasons. This girl was riding my dick one time and she came down on it wrong. And I swear to God, in that moment, I thought it was it. I thought it was the end right there. I thought it was over. Yeah. I don't know. Did you guys know that your your chances of dying on your birthday are significantly higher than any other day of the year? I'll give you that, Jim. I'll give you that one. Oh, I've noticed. Notice I smoke way more than I want to when I'm doing the podcast. All right, guys. I'm gonna keep today's episode long. This is gonna be the longest episode, and then we're gonna ramp it up for episode 5. Episode 5, I'm gonna try to decipher all the Mandela effects or the messages that there could be, because I believe that the Mandela effects, so everybody has their own conspiracy theories about certain shit, but I'm like, what if the Mandela effect is some dude or a group of people in the future who are trying to communicate some shit with people in the past, and the only way they can communicate with people in the past is by changing things subtly. So fucking uh I don't know. I don't know. The objects in the mirror are closer than they appear versus objects in the mirror closer than they may appear. And then there's another one with May or something, but just like, does something happen in the month of May? I'm gonna be diving deep into that and getting to the bottom of it for all of us. But that's the 5th episode, so stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out for that episode. Okay, you guys ever wonder? You guys ever wonder why dancers wear baggy clothes all the time? It's because you look ugly as fuck doing any of those cool ass dance moves and some tight shit, and or butt naked. It's like with your dick or your titties flopping around. It's just not. It's not. Dancing is not as appealing when naked people do it, or when you're not wearing a fucking some shit that looks like a shower curtain. Like, it looks cool, when the objects on your body are flowing more so than your body flowing. I'd like to see somebody make dancing naked look good. Preferably a female. But I just want to. Somebody prove me wrong. Fucking. I don't want to share that. It's too personal. We'll get there. We'll get there. My friend, everybody, he doesn't have any social medias. But if you ever see a nigga named Muntathar, just tell him you love him. Because I have a friend named Muntathar, and I want to keep him alive forever. He's always dropping gems on me. Like yesterday, he was trying to tell me what it is to be humble, because he doesn't feel like my definition of humble is up to standards, and it might not be. It could not have been. He asked me what humble meant, and I had no definition, but I was honestly getting high. It's his fault for asking me a question that requires brain when I'm smoking. But yeah, this nigga said, I said being humble. Did I write it down? Yeah, he said being humble is when you know that you're the best, and you also know that you're not better than anybody else. Because that means that you can see the good in you, and you can equally see the good in everybody else. And I thought that was a great way to sum it up. He said, being humble is knowing that you're the best, but also at the same time knowing that you're not better than anybody else. It's a great, great way to be humble. This fucking cowboy music, I swear to God. But yeah, me and Montathar, we were talking about love. Both we have, two extremely different views on it. But we were more specifically yesterday talking about the times in life when the person when you wanted to love the person that you want to love, but that person is like treating you like shit, and you're just frustrated because you want to love them, but they don't want to love you, or they want to treat you like shit, and it's like kind of you gotta put your ego aside and be like, yes, this is what I want, and I can have what I want. Like, I can love this person. I can persist in loving this person. But it doesn't serve me. It's not doing anything for me. It causes me more hurt than harm to love this person, so I have to let this go. I have to give up what I want, for what I need. But, and Montathar said some shit like, I was just giving my spiel on that half, and Montathar said some shit like, he's like, you can always love those same qualities in someone else. It hasn't happened yet, but you should be optimistic for it. And I'm just like, yeah, fuck you. It's always, the body rejects hearing positivity, but it's gonna be a journey for most of us here in 2023 looking for love. Or looking to give love. Looking to give love. What else do I have? God. Does anyone else, just thinking about talking to Montathar on the phone, does anyone else when I'm talking on the phone, I walk around. I can't sit still and talk on the phone. But also it's like every call is important and makes me paranoid somehow. Like, I noticed when I was talking to Montathar on the phone, I walked through my entire house and made sure every window and door was locked. Just like peeking through the blinds every 5 minutes, like I'm expecting somebody. Does anybody else do that shit when you're just fucking randomly talking on the phone? It's hilarious. A guy said the other day, he said, 9 brave men enter a room and 1 coward. Or 9 brave men in a room and 1 coward. The coward's going to do the brave thing because he doesn't want to look like a coward to the 9 brave men. And I was like, that sound like 10 pussies to me, bruh. Because you ain't going to tell me it's 9 niggas in a room with 1 coward. Like 9 real niggas in a room. Like, how 9 real niggas not weed out a pussy nigga, bruh? Every nigga in that room gotta be a pussy nigga. And then everybody gonna act like the realest nigga because no nigga in there won't get caught being a pussy nigga. Ain't no nigga a real nigga for real. Most niggas pussy. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if you get 10 real niggas in a room, didn't they do that shit in Batman? They did that shit in the fucking Dark Knight. They had a boat full of citizens, a boat full of prisoners, and they were like, alright, one of y'all gotta blow the other boat up. And then Debo from fucking Friday grabbed that shit. He grabbed the bomb and threw it out the window. And he said, I just made the decision. And like, the nigga he took the shit from looked like a pussy nigga. But at the same time, every nigga on both boats was pussy niggas. Cause how the fuck you end up on a boat with a bomb on it? Like, fuck out of here. How you get tricked by a fucking Batman villain? It don't even matter. I don't know. I just, somebody said something about toxic hetero masculinity or some shit the other day. And like, I used to be the kind of person that would say I didn't see it. But like, I just hear stupid shit like that all the time. Like a real man can slice a throat and hold a baby in the same day. Like, you just hear some stupid shit and you're like, yeah. Uh-huh. Fucking A. Alright. On this episode, to prove to me that you watched it and you made it this far, I want you to comment what you think is the funniest line from a fucking horror movie. Like, just, horror movies are supposed to be scary. Jordan Peele does a great job of incorporating comedy into his horror. But, like, every horror movie, I feel like, has had just one funny line, or just even a line that's not supposed to be a funny line, but it becomes a funny line coincidentally. I'm trying to think of an example. I can't think of one right now. It'll come to me. As a punishment, I should start watching horror movies and find the funny lines and tell you guys one each episode. I'll do that. I'll do that in October, in the spirit of Halloween. I'll do one horror movie per episode and tell you guys a funny line, and you can watch the horror movie or not, something like that. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, I gotta teach you guys something. I gotta teach you guys a lesson. You know why men say women can't drive? Because women can't fucking drive. I knew you guys were expecting that, but I don't know. I swear to God. The other day, I was riding my bike. It was very simple thing. Very thin bike. Just going down the street in traffic. And this bitch was on both the lines. Like, why are you taking up two lines? Why are you taking up two lanes? Like, she can't decide if she wants to be on the left or on the right. And then she sees me coming up. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to take this right lane. And this bitch swerves all the way over in the right lane and gets in front of me. And I'm like, why'd you do that? And I got to fucking jump my bike up on the curb like I'm a fucking jackass. I don't know. I think that every man has a bad driving experience with women when they're like, not in the, they don't have to be in the, you don't have to be in the car with a woman to have a bad experience with them. You could be on a fucking bike. And you could be like, fuck, this bitch just can't drive. But, the women's complaints about men, they just drive too fast. She gets in this car and it zoom every time. I'm like, bitch, you on both the lines. You up on the curb. You ain't even on the road. Like, any woman that gets mad at me saying this right now, please comment. But only comment if you haven't hit a fucking curb in the past 2 years. I urge you. And it don't count if you don't got a car. Okay, my lasting message, because this is just too noisy. We got planes, we got fucking cowboy movies. My lasting message will be, everybody keep fucking. I did the abstinence thing for a while, because, I had a bad breakup. But keep fucking, because you look around. What the fuck did Ferris Bueller say? He said, my nigga said, life comes at you pretty fast. And if you don't look around every once in a while, you might miss it. And I swear to God, like, I know I'm going to see that on fucking TikTok or Instagram after listening to this or something. But think about it like this. I notice I'm starting to get old. And, like, I look around and niggas be starting to get old. And you be, like, looking at an old nigga and you be like, when the last time this nigga got some pussy? And it hits you, like, you feel that. You be like, it could be 30 years. You could exist on this planet for 30 years and not get no pussy, bro. That's why you gotta keep fucking because at some point you won't be able to, bro. It doesn't matter if y'all just broke up, y'all just met, y'all got kids together, y'all used to be cousins, anything, bro. Y'all gotta keep fucking. Everybody don't have no kids. Don't have no kids. But keep fucking. That's the last thing I'm gonna leave y'all with. Potential family, I love y'all. Fuck with y'all. Thank y'all for listening. If you made it this far, stay tuned for episode 5. Like I told you, Mandela effect, conspiracy theories, maybe. Deuces.